Yo, yo. Back it on up. Back it on up. Hello viewers, it's me, back on the channel with another one, my second reaction of the day. And however I've titled or labeled this video, if there's any South Africans watching there, you've been tricked. Because you thought that it would just be like a person from another African country reacting to Parliament's funny moments within South Africa, but it is actually a foreigner that has been raised within the country of South Africa in the first place. So I already know all the shit, guys. I already know. Exit. There is fuck all I don't know about what's about to go down over here. So South Africans who are watching this shit, me and you, this is gonna be like a trip down memory lane, right? Like we've all like been there, we've all seen the crazy moments, South Africans. We've all seen we've all gotten to the, like me personally, I got to the point where at the end of high school I was like, you know what, when there isn't anything good on TV, just put on Parliament news. And I used to put on like the Parliament channel and just sit and watch because I knew some fuck shit is about to happen. Some fuck shit is about to happen within Parliament, I swear to God. I mean it, I swear to you. And it always happened. So, without further ado, we're going to get to South African Parliament's funniest moments because I did promise one of my subscribers and my commenters, my interactors, that I would react to this and I would show them the other side of South Africa in terms of our parliaments or South Africa's parliaments. So I get lost in it. I was raised there, but I am Kenyan. But now I'm saying our because I was raised there. And I did promise comedy. I did promise a comedy reaction, and this is comedy, my friends, trust me. So, South African Parliament's funny moments by the No More Bad News YouTube channel. Go check them out. Here we go.
Government must do more to restore the dignity of our people. As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish, you give him no.
You see, some of us don't know English properly. And then we can only come and say,
Honorable Matisa.
hong, 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 like that.
Honorable Matisa.
Yes. Hong, hong, hong.
Honorable Matisa.
Hong, hong.
Honorable Matisa.
That's the only thing that she knows.
Honorable Matisa.
Yes.
Our membership figures
Stood
stood at...
I remember this shit, man. This shit was viral news, dog. At that point, we were like, alright, guys. As a nation, we gotta come together because this shit is fucking embarrassing, bro. Fuck, this is the president of South Africa, dog. Pay attention.
769, 700, listen properly, 769,820 and 70. Minister of Health was able a few months ago to launch a new condom, and I brought some examples here. A new condom which is called the Max condom. Wow. The Max condom is in response to what a number of people were saying. They were saying that the other condom that had been introduced by government did not smell so well, and it made a noise whenever it was used. Now, through scientific development, we were able to develop a new condom which is called Max. The Max is for maximum pleasure, maximum protection, and it does not make noise at all. And it comes in different flavors. If you want a grape flavor, you can get a grape flavor. If you want an apple flavor, you can get an apple flavor.
Just wanted information, because the only thing we can do together is singing in a choir. But you can't have people speak at the same time. I only know this as a Zulu when I joined the regiments. The
Let me stand up. Point of order. Yes. Nkandla. Thixo George Cook.
The interpreter right away.
There is a broken president in a broken country. You know? My babu.
Oh, I love this. Oh, shit.
Now, at the end of that contribution, you try to find out what is it that I could respond to.
Yeah.
We were launching that new breathalyzer which will be able to test and tell if there is blood in your alcohol within 10 minutes rather than to wait for months for blood tests to show how much blood you have.
What are we going to have up here next, preparing to come to the podium? The Minister of Home Affairs. He spent the election with his face in his armpit like this, teaching voters dabbing, while the opposition taught you a drubbing, didn't they?
You see what the fuck I mean? It is so gratuitous. It is so crazy, dog. They even gave white people swag and shenanigans. The white people got used to the madness within parliament. I swear, the white people, you get moments where white people are like the voice of reason, or they act very dignified or very, despite the madness that is happening. But dog, white people, Indians, every race, dog, eventually, when you join parliaments, you end up the same way, dog. In South Africa, you end up the same way. Look at this.
Then, the Deputy Minister of Minerals and Energy. Working for Minister Gupta must be hard. Poor man's still trying to work out how he got appointed or why he's here. He came here with slogans. But you know things are getting really bad when you duff up your own slogans at the podium. You've botched the MPRDA. But I want to say, I do agree with you, Honourable Elephant. We do find common cause with you. You're absolutely right. The ANC has produced a lot of nuts. And given the fact that mining investment fell by 74% last year, I'm not surprised you want to come here and talk about macadamias instead of minerals.
Mashile. No, Honorable Mashile. There's nothing honorable about him, man. There's nothing honorable about Mashile. You can't be forcing us to call people honorable here. Mr. Mashile.
Honorable Speaker, we have the rules of the House.
All the members.
We have the rules of the House.
Honorable member, this is not a perfect wedding. On what rule are you rising? On what rule? Honorable Josie, take your seat. Honorable members of the EFF, honorable member, take your seat.
You know what fucks me up about this, guys? You know what fucks me up about this shit? These adult politicians are exactly like every single like group of like, honestly, fuck, I can say it. I am black too. They are just like every single group of black kids I've been around within my high school that have been doing some bullshit, like talking shit, like having arguments, starting shit in class with teachers. They're the same. They just look like adults. But in reality, they are just like my high school like mates, dog. They're just like my high school classmates, dog. The black kids, they just like them, bro. There is no difference. None, dog. Look at this. Man.
Please proceed. Also to remind you that not all that visit our beautiful country come with the right intention, as they did in 2,000 years ago by the person named Van Riebeck. He overstayed. Their intention when they came,
Order, honorable members.
it was to build a refreshment station.
Order,
But
honorable members.
they stole everything, even our dignity, because they took an advantage of our kindness. But the African National Congress said, no, these criminal injustices, cruel tendencies to our fellow South Africans.
Honorable member.
That is the
Honorable
reason.
member, will you just take a seat, please? Take a seat, please. Why are you
2000.
rising, honorable member?
Thank you, House Chair. But just on a point of order, the honourable member is misleading the House. She said that Van Riebeeck arrived 2,000 years ago.
Honourable
I
member.
think she's confusing
Honourable member,
Jesus
take your
Christ
seat,
with
please.
this. Thank you.
Yeah,
Continue, honourable
whatever
member.
date that they came in here,
who's all who do tobacco and make I don't know what you call it, like a zol in Bosa.
Zol. Iboso.
Yes.
Iboso.
Sometimes when they zol, I'll read at some stage what one person said about that zol.
She's talking about
He
weed.
says when people zol, they put saliva on the paper and then zol. And then they share that zol. So it means they are also if one of them has a virus, they are sharing that person's saliva, but also they are moving saliva from one to the other.
When you get into a taxi, you sit down before you get in.
Oh man, he's one of my favorites. Like, I forgot his name. Shit, he was the Minister of Tourism, the Minister of Sport. When he was the Minister of Sport, it was so bad. I think the national team lost the soccer match and he was like, they're a bunch of losers. Like, he just told them straight, you all are a bunch of losers. Useless. Y'all can't do shit. Like, he went on live news and said that shit, bro. Like, hey, bro. But that aside, guys, that is a little bit of a delve in to South African politics. I'm going to have some editing to do in order to balance the sound levels, because some of the sound levels like dropped with some extracts from the edits in terms of the videos they placed into that. But that's South African politics, guys. Literally. I told you, if you've seen this video, I told you guys, like, y'all Americans, I don't know how your parliament goes really. Even in England, I've seen some fighting, but whenever there's a little bit of shenanigans, I feel, in terms of your nations, y'all go wild because y'all are so used to formalities and being impressed by people like sucking up to you and all of that. In South Africa, no politician is out here sucking up to people. When they're sucking up to people, they're doing like reminiscing of like the old times. Like, they're doing it in relation to, hey, me and you, we black, right? You remember the struggle? You remember? But other than that, dog, no one is sucking up. They themselves. And if they want to be childish, they will be childish. They will be, period. They don't care, bro. South African politicians don't care. And it's always a vibe, guys. It's always a vibe. I miss South Africa, dog. Not the bad parts, the good parts, obviously, because if I was in South Africa now, I'd probably, there would be no lights. I know what's happening to you guys with load shedding and the water situation too. My friends are currently complaining about it to me. Some friends have been left 3 weeks without water, dog. 3 weeks, they're saying to me, I don't know. Don't say, I'm saying something. No, me, I don't know. But the shit I do know is that shit is most likely true, because I was collecting water. I think I was collecting more water than I'm collecting here in Kenya for, like, just in case the water goes, bro. I was collecting, bro. I was a strategist when I was still in South Africa, bro, for real. Because, hey, man, I left just when load shedding and shit was getting bad. But yeah, the bad parts, no. I would not like to be stuck without lights and water. But the good parts, I miss that shit. Because honestly speaking, like everyone says on social media whenever they're referencing South Africa is a movie, guys. It's a literal movie, guys. If you live there, you'll never be unentertained. But that's been me. I miss the country that raised me. I'll see y'all soon, and like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and thank you for joining me. Let me get to what I need to do. Take care.
Not too many people stay down, but I got up. Every shot fired with no gun up, shine like the sun up. And if I'm going under, they gon' be like 5-0, still run for their cover. Live from the come up, drug type of runner. Way too dope for the gutter. Hold